Yo, what's up, Gear Nerds? It's your buddy Dustin from Blue Collar Gear Review. Coming at you today with a cool pedal. I've had it for a little bit. My good buddy Brandon loaned it to me, I don't know, a few videos back when I was using the Randall and the crate heads to do some thrash sounds. He loaned me the pedal at the same time, and I'm just now getting around to making a video. Sorry, Brandon. Jokes aside, he knows I still have it, and I've been trying to get around to doing a quick video. It's a unique pedal, and I did do some reading on it, and the internet really doesn't seem to know what it does from what I've gathered. In all honesty, it took me a minute to sort of hear the difference of what it is doing, but it's essentially a preamp pedal made by Protone, volume, a low end and a high end knob, basically. So you can dial as much of this pedal in as you want. It's not a boost. It's just more of an additional low and high frequency that you can add into your signal chain. Very cool pedal and a very powerful pedal. And what I mean by that is it's a 18 volt powered pedal, not a 9 volt. So it does have a lot of just kind of juice, and lack of better words, in those 9 volt, 18 volt, whatever juice. But the pedal itself is a very powerful pedal, and it can impact your tone pretty significantly. Again, adding you some overall volume, lows and highs to your already hot amp if you're using a high gain amp, or to your already if you have a noisy amp. This may influence that sound. Notice I didn't say color or harm. I said influence. So you can add more highs and lows to your sound and dial them in pretty significantly or pretty quietly using the volume knob of this pedal. So I'm going to attempt to show you how the pedal itself is performing and what it's doing, versus try to create some masterful tone out of this rig. I'm gonna do so using my solid state bias rack head, again, to avoid any sort of tone coloration from 5150s and 6505s. I want to just show you what the pedal is doing, right? And then from there, if you're interested in one of these, or if you've looked at these, that should maybe give you some more insight to how it can impact your tone. Talked with my buddy a good bit, and this is meant to be run in the front of your amp. I'm assuming you could put it in the return of a head, just to see if you can add sort of a presence and resonance kind of feature to an amp that may not have that. Haven't tried that, but again, I'm just basing it off of how he's explained this pedal is supposed to operate. So let's dive in. Let's put it in the front of an amp. I'll do a clean patch and a dirty patch just to hear the tonal differences. Not really trying to create earth-shattering tones here, but to show you what the pedal can do. I will do some very modest settings. So again, it's a very neutral pedal. Can kind of hear it off and on in front of a clean signal and in front of a dirty signal to show you what it's doing. And again, it's a preamp boost pedal. I'm sorry, it's a preamp pedal, not a boost pedal. So it doesn't have any drive, doesn't have any gain. It just adds an additional circuitry level of lows and highs with the ability to kind of dial that in. What you could do maybe is use this for some sort of tone shaping for a different solo boost. Again, not adding gain, but maybe adding a bit more sparkle or bite or oomph to something. But anyway, I've talked about it enough. Let's hear it. Let's see how it performs. And then we'll just kind of wrap up from there. All right, guys. So there you have it. This is the Protone Preamp pedal. Again, made by Protone, made right here in the USA. I consider this more of a utility style pedal. I don't love it and I don't hate it. But I think that the main point was to illustrate what this pedal does. Again, it can add some more top end and you can add some more low end to your signal chain without adding more gain to your amp if that's what you're trying to avoid. Again, it's very simple. It's preamp. It gives you some more tonal options. Pretty straightforward. Some folks on the internet don't quite understand what it does, and there's not a lot of information I could find otherwise. So again, an 18 volt, very powerful pedal. It has a lot of impact if you dial it pretty extreme. Again, I dialed some pretty modest settings to just kind of give you a tonal difference using it and using it in your chain and then not. So I don't know. You guys tell me. You like it? Do you want one? Do you have one? Am I using it wrong? Is there another application for this? Certainly let us know. Always happy to hear from you. Anyway, as we always say, we'll see you on the next one. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.